Please remain standing for our Gilbert High School Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps AZ 941 Cadet Honor Detail to present the colors, to be followed by the Gilbert High School Band performing the Star Spangled Banner and then the posting of the colors. I would like to now welcome Cadet Colonel AZ 941 Corps Commander Mariah Allen to present the Class of 2025 Memorial Wreath. This wreath will be placed in memory of those who started with our Gilbert High School Class of 2025 and are no longer with us. Let us remember and honor these students, our classmates. Please join us in a moment of silence as we honor them. And now to you, the graduating class of 2025, your award-winning Gilbert High School Cadet Honor Detail salutes you. Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome to the 108th commencement for Gilbert High School. I am Layla Josie, your student body president. I would like to welcome all of our supporters here tonight who have been our biggest advocates, our friends and family, our teachers, our district, and our school administration. At this time, I would like to introduce you all to our principal, Mr. Blackburn.
Thank you, Layla. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the incredible graduating class of Gilbert High School. Welcome to the 108th commencement of Gilbert High School. Our school has always prioritized tradition and excellence, as well as serving our community with passion, purpose, and pride. Tonight, we celebrate our class of 2025 that will go into the world carrying the legacy of Gilbert High with them. I would like to take a moment to recognize our distinguished guests that are on stage this evening. Governing Board President Chad Thompson, Superintendent Dr. Shane McCord, and Associate Superintendent of Business Services Bonnie Betts. Thank you for being here this evening to support our GHS graduates. I would also like to recognize the Gilbert High School administrative team for the work they do daily to make me look good and support our students. Jason Fakiti, Magda Gonzalez, Michelle Nakamura, and Adam Strock. I would now like to ask our Gilbert High School staff, as well as any educators in the audience, whether currently serving or retired, to please stand and remain standing. I would like to ask that any firefighters, police officers, and EMS personnel, active or retired, to please stand. And finally, military personnel, active or retired, please stand. Please continue to give these various groups and organizations a round of applause. Thank you for your service and dedication to our students, community, and country. You may be seated. To the parents and guardians of our graduating class, words cannot express my deepest appreciation and gratitude for your support of Gilbert High School. Thank you for sharing your children with us and for entrusting us with their education and personal development. At this time, I would like to invite our students to the stage that will provide a special welcome in the various languages we have represented at Gilbert High School. Andres Vargas, Kid Carroll, Alexander Fesseltuck, Maya France, Brendan Weitzel, Megan Nguyen, and Lux Vanderbosch. One more time, let's give these kids a round of applause. Andres Vargas would like to welcome us in Spanish.
Buenas noches y bienvenidos a todos a la ceremonia de graduación de Gilbert High School para la clase de 2025. Les quiero dar las gracias de parte de todos los graduados por estar aquí. Estamos muy felices de que hayan venido a celebrar ese gran día con nosotros. Gracias.
Kid Carol in French.
Bonsoir et bienvenue à notre cérémonie de commencement 2025 du lycée Gilbert. Au nom de nos diplômés, nous tenons à remercier nos familles et nos amis d'avoir célébré cette journée spéciale avec nous. Merci d'être ici avec nous ce soir.
Alexander Fesseltuck in German.
Hallo, guten Abend und herzlich willkommen zur Gilbert High School Abschlussfeier 2025. Wir Schüler freuen uns sehr, dass wir heute mit euch allen feiern dürfen und es ist eine Ehre, euch alle heute Abend begrüßen zu dürfen. Vielen Dank.
Maya France in Japanese.
こんばんは。2025年のギルバート高校の卒業式へようこそ。卒業生を代表して、お忙しい中、お越しの皆様にお礼を申し上げます。
Brendan Weitzel in Mandarin.
尊敬的校长、各位老师、家人和朋友们，大家晚上好！欢迎参加Gilbert高中2025届毕业典礼。我代表全体毕业生，感谢大家和我们一起庆祝这个特殊的日子。
Megan Nguyen, Vietnamese.
Xin kính chào quý vị, hoan nghênh quý vị đã đến dự buổi lễ tốt nghiệp khóa học 2025 của trường Gilbert High School. Em xin đại diện cho tất cả các học sinh tốt nghiệp. Cảm ơn quý vị đã đến đây để chia vui cùng chúng em tối nay. Và con xin cảm ơn ba mẹ con và gia đình ủng hộ con mấy năm nay để cho con cơ hội để đứng trên đây. Sự hiện diện của quý vị là niềm tự hào cho chúng em. Xin chân thành cảm ơn và chúc quý vị có một buổi tối thật nhiều vui vẻ.
And Lux Vanderbosch in American Sign Language. Let's give a big round of applause for the students up here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute honor to stand before you today as the principal of Gilbert High School. My very first year in this role, and what a year it has been. Class of 2025, I want to begin with one simple truth. I'm so proud of you. Watching you grow, not as individuals, not just as students or individuals, but as leaders, artists, athletes, creators, and compassionate individuals has been one of the greatest privileges of my career. This year was unforgettable, not just because it was my first, but because of you. You brought this school to life with energy, with heart, and yes, with singing and dancing on many Fridays. Love by Keisha Cole has never sounded better than when dozens of our girls were belting out of tune notes and lyrics with such passion. Those joyful, spontaneous moments reminded me that school is more than textbooks and grades. It's a community, a family, a place where we lift each other up. I'll never forget Izzy's game-tying three-pointer and how the gym erupted. And we all leapt to our feet for Gilbert. This was a moment that captured the determination, grit, and belief of what it takes to be a team. I'll always remember Landon reaching his 100th win on the wrestling mat. And Lauren standing atop the podium with her 5th state swimming title. The only Buckeye I probably will ever root for. These aren't just impressive stats. They are the results of countless early mornings, tough losses, and moments when giving up might have seemed easier. Watching them persevere with heart and resilience reminded me of what true dedication looks like. In the end, it wasn't just about the victories, it was about who they became along the way. We've been lucky to witness incredible theatrical performances by Danny, Haley, and Giada, with spot-on comic relief from Luke. These performances are a reminder of just how powerful the arts can be. These weren't just shows for entertainment, they were experiences that drew us in and stayed with us long after the curtain closed. Behind every line and every scene and every set change was an incredible amount of hard work, dedication, and a commitment to detail, turning each performance into something truly memorable. They showed us when passion meets preparation, magic happens. This year, we proudly celebrate 3 National Merit finalists, an extraordinary achievement placing them among the top academic performers in the nation. Our students also took over 600 AP exams, a testament to their commitment to challenging themselves and striving for college-level mastery. We also recognized 13 graduates of the International Baccalaureate Diploma and Career-related program. These students embraced one of the most rigorous and globally respected academic paths available. Their success speaks to their intellectual curiosity, discipline, and drive to think critically and act compassionately in a complex world. In addition, we had countless CTE completers who demonstrated skill, focus, and readiness for real-world careers. These accomplishments reflect what we already know. Gilbert High is and will always be not just a place where academic opportunities exist, it's a destination for students who are driven, curious, and ready to excel. This tradition of excellence was on full display in the incredibly close race for Valedictorian, where 2 exceptional students pushed themselves and each other to the highest levels of achievement. In every hallway, every classroom, every performance and practice, you showed up. You grew in courage, in kindness, in character, and we all grew with you. To the families here tonight, thank you. Your support, patience, and love have been the foundation of our graduate success. To the teachers and staff, you have nurtured, challenged, and inspired our students in ways that words can never fully capture. And to the graduates, you're the reason we do this. As you step forward into this next chapter, remember what made Gilbert special. Not just the moments of celebration, but the resilience you showed in the face of challenges. The way you lifted each other up, the way you danced, even when life gave you reasons to sit still. The world you're stepping into needs your light, your voice, your ideas. It needs your compassion and your courage. Keep growing, keep dreaming, and keep leading. And do it with passion, purpose, and pride, the Gilbert way. Congratulations, class of 2025. You will always have a home here at Gilbert High. Now go and shine. I would like next to introduce the senior class vice president, Avery Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Blackburn. Good evening and welcome everyone. My name is Avery Hill and I'm beyond honored to be able to stand in front of you this evening as the senior class vice president. First, I would like to welcome the class of 2025 and congratulate all of us for making it here. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank all teachers, staff, coaches, families, and friends for being here tonight for the Gilbert High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. Tonight, we sit on this field together with the vision of our future in our minds. We are filled with anticipation and excitement on what the future holds for all of us, while also looking back at the endless memories that have shaped us into the individuals we are today. But before we begin on this untold journey of the rest of our lives and future, I would like to leave you with a few messages of encouragement. Over the past 4 years, we've been advised to work hard, prioritize school, and get good grades, to a point where we're all being held to such high standards by all teachers, counselors, and staff that help motivate us toward success. I remember struggling with certain classes that led me to spending countless hours studying, seeking help, and practicing until I finally understood the material in order to be successful in each class. Honors Algebra 2 stands in the forefront of my mind, and I would like to thank Ms. Lambert. You have helped me grow and learn in a way that allowed me to see my own potential. You did this all while being supportive and encouraging. This class, as well as many more, have taught me the true power of ambition and dedication and how far it can take you in life. Ambition means to have or show strong desire and determination to succeed. To be ambitious is to work hard towards any goal, big or small, and pursue it no matter what obstacles you may come across. This trait can be found all throughout our class. Like that girl in Stuco with me freshman and sophomore year who would always retake her tests until she earned a grade she was proud of. Or the guy in my pre-calc class that would never hesitate to ask questions. What makes our class so special is that we are very dedicated and driven towards our goals. We have all worked very hard to get here, and whether it was in a sport, club, school, or maybe just getting to school on time with the metal detectors, every one of you in some way has demonstrated what it means to be dedicated, and it will continue to guide you to much success in the future. Tonight, we celebrate not just receiving our diplomas, but the culmination of years of hard work behind it. I recognize the incredible drive and perseverance of all these graduates. I believe that this same dedication will serve you all well as you embark on your next adventures and encourage all of you to continue working diligently in all future endeavors. Graduates, just remember, life is short. Make those memories. Take that risk. Work hard. Enjoy every moment. And have fun. Hold on to those you love. Since I will probably never have this opportunity again, I would like to give a few shout outs. To my family, thank you for always supporting me. To the sophomore girl that I became close with freshman year, thank you for taking me under your wing. To the guy who used to give me rides to school, thank you for making their early school mornings more enjoyable. To my table and 4th hour financial ops class, thank you for always making me laugh. And to that guy in my honors Algebra 2 and Spanish 3 classes junior year, thank you for always showing you care, and I appreciate all your help more than you will ever know. I hope all these people know who they are, and it is these people and so many others who have helped me in my high school years, but they are so important. Find those people who make you feel seen. In reality, no matter what obstacles you have come across, and every time you thought the world was ending, you persevered and made it out. Your life continued even though you failed that test, got broken up with, didn't make that team, or lost that friendship. You made it. I encourage all of you to take a moment and allow your accomplishments and achievements to sink in. As you walk across the stage tonight, I would like all of you to be very proud of how far you've come. Letting go of any past mistakes or resentment, while also looking forward to all that is ahead of you. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Tonight isn't just an ending, but a beginning to your bright future full of many adventures, positive experiences, and many more exciting milestones just like this one. As we turn the page to this new chapter in our lives, I challenge all of you to go forth with positivity, ambition, confidence, and courage. Never give up on your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2025. Our journey begins now, and I wish you all the best of luck every step of the way. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite you to stand as our advanced vocal ensemble sings Alma Mater.
We hail thee, Gilbert High School, forever true are we. For in your halls of memory, we pledge our love to thee. We hail thee, Gilbert High School, your colors black and gold. They are for us a symbol of our trust in you so bold.
Thank you, Avery. Thank you, Dr. Spencer, Mr. Wozniak, and our wonderful award-winning choir. Let's give them one more round of applause. Now it's time for the good part, the good speakers. You can all be seated, yes. We will now hear from our 2025 Salutatorian, Joey Baldamenti.
Can everyone hear me all right? All right, awesome. Good evening, everyone. We made it. We're done. And because we're all just trying to get to the part where we throw our caps in the air and take 100 photos in the same pose, let's get this over with, shall we? It's kind of wild that we're actually here. After 4 years of classes, tests, projects, and whatever else high school threw at us, this moment has arrived. I'm honored to speak on behalf of the class of 2025 as your salutatorian. Before anything else, I want to say thank you to Mr. Keys, Mr. Murish, Mr. Scholes, Ms. Corbin, Ms. Palin, and every other teacher who's guided us along the way. Thank you for teaching us, challenging us, and reminding us there's more to school than just grades. To my IB teachers over the past 2 years, thank you for pushing us past what we thought we could do. To my fellow graduates, thank you for being the kind of people who's worth going through all of this with. And to my family, especially my parents, thank you for your support, your honesty, and for always being there, even when I didn't make it easy. But arguably most importantly, on behalf of the entire class of 2025, I'd like to personally thank ChatGPT for making this moment possible. From the moment I was a freshman, I kept hearing the same thing from teachers and administrators. This class is special, not just because of the unprecedented amount of high-achieving scholars or recruited athletes, but because of the ambition that runs through all of us. Ambition to push ourselves, to figure things out, and to keep moving forward even when it got tough. And now that I'm standing here, I get why they said that. When we entered high school, some of us started strong, some of us stumbled, and some of us coasted for as long as we could before realizing time was running out. We joined clubs and sports teams, retook tests, held last-minute caucuses over group projects, and rewrote essays at 11:58 p.m. using ChatGPT. We had good days, bad weeks, and somehow got through all of it. There's this quote from Good Will Hunting that stuck with me. It goes, "You'll have bad times, but they'll always wake you up to the good stuff you weren't paying attention to." That's kind of what these 4 years were like. Between all the noise, the assignments, the grades, and the future plans, the good stuff still found a way in. It was in the side conversations, the dumb jokes, and the awkward silence where everyone realized they forgot to do the homework. That was real, even if it didn't make it into your college application. So whether you're an A student destined to be America's greatest employee, or an F student set to become the inventor of the future, don't let your report card tell the whole story, because it never did. What got us here wasn't just academic, but personal. Showing up when it was easier not to. Starting over after failing, paying attention to what mattered even when no one else was looking. And unlike the Phoenix Suns front office, we actually knew what we were doing. If I've learned anything, it's this. First, you're allowed to change your mind. Ambition doesn't mean sticking rigidly to a plan you made years ago. It means growing, learning, and being willing to adjust your path as you figure out what truly matters to you. You don't have to follow the plan you made freshman year or even the one you made last week. Second, pay attention to who actually shows up. Ambition can be lonely, but the people who stick around, who tell you the truth even when it's hard, and who help without expecting anything in return, they're the ones worth holding on to. They'll keep you grounded and push you to be better. Third, take care of yourself. Passion and drive are important, but burnout won't get you anywhere. Ambition that destroys your well-being isn't ambition at all. It's just exhaustion. You matter more than your productivity, and you always have. And now before I wrap up, I want to personally introduce the person speaking next. Brilliant, ambitious, and truly deserving of this honor. And if he's as humble as he is talented, he'll probably say something modest, but make no mistake, he earned every word. And I would just like to say, personally, congratulations, class of 2025. Let's see what comes next. Thank you all.
All right, we're going to switch it up a little bit, flip the script. I would like to announce and introduce our Gilbert High School valedictorian, Parker Sorge.
Good evening, class of 2025. I'm going to try and make this brief so we don't get our diplomas and get out of here. How does that sound? Awesome. First, I'd like to thank the people who are responsible for me being up here today. To my family, thank you for supporting me and encouraging me over the last 18 years. I could not have done it without you. To Mr. Hayward, Mrs. Powell, Mr. Scholes, and Mr. Oldfield, thank you for being such instrumental parts of my life over the past 4 years. You've taught me so much inside and outside of the classroom, and without you, I wouldn't be half the man I am today. To the rest of my teachers and to my coaches, thank you for being mentors, role models, and inspirations that I could look up to and learn from. To my teammates and my friends, thank you for competing with me, pushing me to be better, and dealing with the occasional sass. I love all of you. Now, as Joey said before me, the class of 2025 is truly special. I know they say that in every class, for every speech, but this year truly is different. Any other year, nearly a dozen of the most talented students sitting among you could have had this spot on stage. We had 17 students take the most rigorous math course offered in our district, a class that hasn't even been offered at GHS in nearly a decade. On top of our numerous committed athletes, we also had our first Ivy League scholar in a handful of years who, begrudgingly, is not me, but the delightful man that spoke before me. Even a few of our teachers have expressed to me how wonderfully unique this class is, and how much we stand out amongst those who came before us, and those who will come after us. There's no doubt that there's a literal stadium full of ambition sitting before me. It is clear that you all don't need my advice or any motivating words. We are going to be successful, accomplished, and change the world. However, I would like to echo a warning. Ambition isn't just about moving forward, it's about knowing what drives us to do so. In two of the stories we explored and analyzed this year, Frankenstein and Macbeth, ambitious men were driven mad by their own creations and pursuits of glory. These works, for those of you who paid as much attention in English as I did, are also reflected by the great works of Jurassic Park and Spider-Man. That unchecked ambition can destroy as easily as it can create. And so, with great power comes great responsibility. As I mentioned, there's no doubt in my mind that we are ambitious. However, with that comes an obligation to ourselves and our communities to behave ethically. Keep in mind that the most wonderful parts of this world were shaped by brilliant ambition, but so were the most terrifying corners. As we venture into a world plagued by AI, nuclear bombs, and artificial destruction, we must remember, above all, to use our ambition for good, even at our own expense. We must ask, is the future we're creating one to be inherited with hope or endured out of necessity? The class of 2025 has the ambition, dedication, and drive to do amazing things. As we part from this final caucus, do so with integrity. To you all, be bold, but be good. May we reach great heights and leave behind a world greater than we inherited. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Ain't no mountain high, no valley low, no river wide enough.
Now if you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
And just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry.
Baby, there
ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. Remember the day I set you free, I told you you could always count on me. And from the day on, I made a vow I'll be there when you want me, some way and somehow.
Baby, there
ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
No wind,
no wind,
no rain,
no rain,
no winter's cold can stop me, babe.
oh baby,
Oh baby,
oh baby,
if you're my goal.
no wind,
No wind,
no rain,
no
stop
rain,
me, baby.
if you are my goal. Oh, my love is alive deep down in my heart. Although we are miles apart, if you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the double as fast as I can. You know that there
Ain't no mountain,
no,
ain't no valley,
no, 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 no,
ain't no river
no, 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 no.
keep me from getting to you.
Don't you know that there
Ain't no mountain high enough, no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
Don't you know that there
Ain't no mountain high
Ain't no
enough,
mountain
no
high,
valley low
ain't no
enough,
valley
ain't no
low,
river wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
to you ain't no mountain high enough.
Parker, Joey, great job. Very inspirational words. Thank you again to our wonderful choir and Dr. Spencer and Mr. Wozniak. Wonderful job. Let's give everybody a round of applause again. I I would now like to welcome the senior class officers, led by Alexis Stickler, to the stage to present the class of 2025 Tiger Award winner.
This year, I have the opportunity to continue a tradition of presenting this year's Tiger Award to a graduating senior on behalf of the class of 2025. The purpose of this award is to recognize a graduating senior who has shown the characteristics of what it truly means to be a Tiger. T is for tenacity, I for integrity, G for a gold character, E for excellence, and R for resilience. This year, our Gilbert High School faculty has nominated our recipient. The class of 2025 is proud to present this year's Tiger Award to Elizabeth Acostas. Congratulations, Elizabeth, for demonstrating what it truly means to be a Tiger. We know that your perseverance, kindness towards others, and dedication to your goals will allow you to achieve greatness.
All right, nice job. Let's give her one more round of applause. What an exciting time. She was genuinely surprised, I promise. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Mr. Chad Thompson, School Board President. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, I am joined at this time by Mr. Chad Thompson, President of the Gilbert Public Schools Governing Board. Mr. Thompson, it is my duty and privilege as the principal of Gilbert High School to inform you that these senior students have fulfilled all the requirements of the state of Arizona and of Gilbert Public Schools to graduate from Gilbert High School. I ask that you accept these students as candidates in good standing to be granted high school diplomas from Gilbert Public Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Blackburn. On behalf of the state of Arizona and Gilbert Public Schools Governing Board, we accept these students as graduates and authorize Gilbert High School to present them with their diplomas as graduating members of the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. At this time, I would like to welcome Mrs. Autumn Sobel and Mr. Chris Mack to the podiums to introduce our graduates.
Rhiannon Ariel Abrams.
Parker Joshua Sorge.
Emmanuel Aceves.
Joseph Anthony Badalamenti. Lily L. Brissett.
Joseph Alexander Aguirre.
Avery May Hall.
Jordan Alexander Alejandro.
Zachary Thomas Mackin.
Gardner Mark Angelo Alexis.
Mia Alma Jimenez.
Fariel Tabasam Ali.
Sienna Ray Henderson.
Kayla Jane Alsop.
Layla Corinne Josie.
Sean Dayton Briscoe. Sadie Rain Alves.
Natalie Bejarano Martinez.
Natalie Amber Andrade.
Alexis Ann Stickler.
Emma H. Appleoff.
Nuri Margarita Vasquez Pineda.
Vanya Aragon.
Mackenzie Rose Weller.
Jalen Aranda.
Brooklyn Quinn.
Cameron Anthony.
Mila Hart Smith.
Silas Mark Lee Armenta.
Maisie Lynn Oberts.
Renee Annette Arna Quintero.
Haley B. Crick. Michael S. Evans.
Lucy Arnett.
Cameron Ashdown.
Luasema Asfor.
Sanam Azizi.
Madeline Blue Avila.
Brett Allen Ballard.
Drew N. Baker.
Carlos Gael Albrean Banner.
Sabrina H. Bond.
Brody J.G. Barton.
Adeline Riley Bartholomew.
Emily Reese Bauer.
William Kaija Bates.
Peyton Renee Beaton.
Estrella Rose Bowers. Liam Zachary Beckwith.
Jadalyn Begay.
Jackson George Bean.
Michaela E. Bell.
Ella V. Belisle.
Addison Rose Benavidez.
Addison Thomas Daniel Benish.
Evelyn Marie Bentley.
Gage Truman Burjohn.
Kylie Marie Bernardo.
Ray Sebastian Barrieza Morales.
Riley Lynn Bernardo.
Adam James Bevel.
Kiera Desiree Bickley.
Natalie Marie Bilducia.
Jackson A. Bishop.
Nehemiah Christopher Bitsui.
Eva L. Blaine.
Emerson Ann Bullman.
Zachary Case Bonner.
Kirilis I. Betroz.
Kendall Kathleen Brady Bradley.
Nathan Lance Bress.
Christopher Raiden Brooke.
Alexis Elizabeth Brotman.
Daniel George Brotman.
Alyssa Kelly Brown.
Leilani Elas Brown.
Maylee Sue Brunk.
Elena Emma Bryan.
Marcus Phoenix Bryant.
Jillian Buckingham.
Nicholas Don Buchek.
Hudson Drew Burkhart.
Caitlin Marie Burleson.
Andrew August Bush.
Dana Marie Butler.
Dominic Riley Butler.
Cole Logan Bazoski.
Valeria K. Cabello.
Ariana Stillwell Cabrera.
Caleb John Calhoun.
Jacob Jesse Callahan.
Maylee Ariad Camacho Rodriguez.
Colin James Campbell.
Samantha E. Campbell.
Luis C. Campillo.
Mackenzie Carol Cancel.
Jocelyn Jordan Cantu.
Joshua Jesus Carveo.
Jaslyn R. Cardenas Morales.
Isabella Cardia.
Nicholas Christopher Cardine.
Gus Richard Carden.
Jordan Renee Carlin.
Emma Isabel Carrasco.
Haley Adriana Carrera.
Christian Carrera Como.
Sydney Gabrielle Carrera.
Reagan P. Carroll.
Nico Casillas.
Nicholas James Castillo.
Kid Guy Carroll.
Marcus Vincent Chacon.
Alex Joseph Ray Charles.
Trey Eugene Chamberlain.
Abigail Samantha Sincata.
Adam Carter Christensen.
Riley Jordan Clark.
Lindsay Elena Clark.
Addison Jeremiah Clough.
Haley Ann Clark.
Brinley Clough.
McKenna Riley Clover.
Cambria Clough.
Sarah Elizabeth Kaufman.
Weston Farrington Clough.
Devin Darnell Coleman. Koya Jean Cook.
Kylie Jean Cordero.
John Thomas Cook II.
Adriana C. Cranny.
Cole A. Cranston.
Andrew Couquier.
Grace Faith Damon.
Kalia M. Dana.
Janae Christine Darvo.
Devin Martin Delgado.
Tierney and Dennis.
Gabriela Delana De Primo.
Daniel Keeloa Derringer.
Isabella Marie De Stefano Rodriguez.
Josiah David Dillon.
Lana Jakich.
Rylan Kate Dolzal.
Christopher Dominguez.
Ariana Renee Donham.
Connor Elliott Doris.
Abigail Grace Dossel.
Nathaniel Walter Fred Douglas V.
Evan Brady Duckworth.
Diego Duran.
Madeline Bell Durrett.
R.E. Joe Dutcher.
Aaron Wellington Eck.
Braden Michael Eddy.
Robert Edric Edwards.
Luke William Ellsworth.
Kaysen Joseph M.
Logan Patrick Erb.
Savannah Ruth Erickson.
Jasir Ryan Espinoza Rivera.
Dominic A. Espinoza.
Raymond Andres Estrada.
Peyton Timothy Estes.
Liam Reddick Evans.
Hayden Q. Edsity.
Nicole Danielle Fajardo Boy.
Mallory Loren Fair.
Addison Grace Falds.
Slade Austin Farnsworth.
Madison Nicole Philly.
Roman J. Floco. Dante E. Fillmore.
Noah Michael Fintack.
Tanner Keon Fish.
Naomi Lee Flegel.
Banyan Michael Fleener.
Christian Mackay Fleming.
Aubrey Lene Flores.
Carolina Flores.
Naomi Elena Flores.
Sergio Martin Flores.
Tyson Joshua Foote.
Abraham M. Fowler.
Maya Lupe France.
Cheyenne Michelle Marie Funk.
Annie Madison Franzen. Aileen Galash.
Jordan Alexander Aravello.
Yadira Guadalupe Galindo.
Dakota Ocean Cook.
Carlos Gandara.
Alexander Jacob Fessel Tuck.
Levin Ganza.
Otonio Sabino Garcia.
Daniel Gabriel Garcia.
Takeo Amadeus Granroth.
Emiliano Garcia.
Kevin Patrick Isherwood Jr.
Paloma Bella Garcia.
Dade Bennett Lair.
Gregory Lee Garcia.
Anthony Todd Ton Lee.
Sarah Mackenzie Gardner.
Alexandra Sophia Rodriguez.
Jeffrey Parks Gaylord.
Fox Logan Seabach.
Fate Madison and Glenn.
Lux Isabella Vanderbosch.
Lincoln Hughes Goff.
Brendan M. Weitzel.
Nina Gojkovic.
Roberto Garcia Jurado.
Christopher Nathaniel Edward Good.
Calvin Elvin Goodman Jr.
Javier Garibo Jr.
Tyler Nicole Gordonier.
Grant Tiger Goodman. Lindsay Jolie Goad.
Bryn Alexis Goins.
Jalen R. Gowler.
Naomi Elise Graham.
Anna Marie Grandel.
Ella Grace Green.
Jordan Tricel Griffin.
Emma Lee Gritton.
Ricky Guan.
Steve Gerardo.
Jalissa Gianna Guerrero.
Devin Ryan Gunn.
Maddox Woolsey Gurney.
Roy James Gunn.
Jaslyn Rebolos Gutierrez.
Victoria Raquel Guzman.
Sitlali Guzman Olia.
Claire Catherine Hall.
Ryan Enzo Hall.
Amaya Serene Hammaker.
Corvin Thomas Hanks.
Davin Wolfgang Hardy.
Ariana G. Harmon.
Ethan Andrew Harrow. Marquise Danielle Harris.
Jacob A. Harris.
Kendall Riley Harrison.
Solomon Sinclair Harris Jr.
Grant Matthew Hazard.
Lauren Brooke Hayden.
Levi McKay Hellman.
Tatum Savannah Heflin. Jordan Page Hangen.
Carson Mitchell Hefner.
Isaiah James Hernandez.
Atalia Caro Hernandez.
Nicholas Antonas Hernandez.
Trilene Forever Hernandez.
Sophia Nicole Hernandez Marufo.
Mason Leon Harriman.
Madison Dawn Hess.
Nathaniel Clinton Hill.
Abigail Olivia Holbera.
Caden P. Holmes.
Christian W. Holverson.
Keely A. Howard.
Dakota Sky Hubbard.
Natalia Simone Hughes.
Harley Cheyenne Hubbard.
Madison Olivia Hummel.
Kanani Malin Hungerford.
Colton Samuel Hunt.
Greg M. Hunt.
Haley Ann Hutchison.
Lily Ireland Hyman.
Isabella Ray Ivy.
Jacob Dean Jensen.
Gunnar Adam Isaac.
Ethan Peter John.
Jaylee Ray Johansson.
Wesley Monroe Johnson.
Chad Cameron Johnson.
Trey Dwayne Johnston.
Zane Richard Johnson. Eric Taylor Jolly.
Brian Joseph Jones.
Jace Lamar Jones.
Joseph Michael Jones.
Kevin Joseph Jones.
Layla Monet Jones.
Max Alexander Juiced.
I got you. Grayson Michael Jordan.
Jade Alexis Joseph.
Elias Conrad Judge.
Luke Thomas Campman.
Logan Skylar Kane.
Sophia Sumintra Kapoor.
Ryan M. Kopke.
Adeline Christine Kaufman.
Tyler James Copy.
Tegan Marshall Kennedy.
Kiana Ray Kinzel.
Gerald Isaiah King.
John William King.
Tajon Jaden King.
Jeannie Renee Knotts.
Lucas Anthony Lee Coaches.
Savannah Faith Kolar.
And Lucille Krushmar.
Nolan Glenn Kramer.
Genevieve Ann Kunkel.
Case Vincent Kruder.
Brianna Michelle LaValle.
Daniel Ramon Kuppinger. Kiana Leilani Laker.
Sue Na Lamb.
Autumn Rose Lamb.
Emma L. Lambert.
Michael Joaquin Large.
Jules Janine Larson.
Allison Katea Lay.
Michelle Lay.
Kate Noel Lacheminant.
Coco Winnie Lee.
Mary Jane Lee.
Mason Ray Lee.
Gabriel Anthony Levas.
Ariana Lizette Leone.
Benjamin Norman Lewis.
Jaden Lamar Lewis.
Soleil Dominique Levas.
Anaita Leva Rico.
Ben Lucas Linforce.
Cole Fisher Linforce.
Caitlin Elizabeth Lindquist.
Marin Olivia Lines.
Shay Elizabeth Lindquist. Shay Elizabeth Little.
Caden Blake Livingood.
Luke Christopher Lobaki.
Owen Zane Long.
Oscar Julian Lopez III.
Marina Lopez Nava.
Kylie Marie Larty.
Luke Aaron Lodds.
Michael Luis.
Xavier Ryan Lovings.
Landon Daniel Loya.
Logan Aaron Letka.
Alexander Richard Mason McVaugh.
Jacob Michael Lytle.
Nadia A. Madrill.
Eric Ray Madrill.
Audrey Delaney Malone.
Maya Renee Magana.
William D. Marks II.
Roman T. Manley.
Robert F. Moreno Jr.
Katie Lynn Martirosian.
Cora Ann Martin.
Jaslyn Marin Montano.
Cody Michael Martinez.
Garrick James Martineau. Katrina Martinez.
Mia Cielo Martinez.
Perla Ruby Martinez Rascon.
Connor Riley Maxwell.
Brianna Marie McCormick.
Trayvon Lente Magruder.
Kendall J. McIntosh.
Angela R. McKee.
Cooper Davis McKee.
Quinn Thomas McKinney.
Jackson Thomas McClenna.
Aiden Q. McNutt.
Lariana Mejia.
Miguel Angel Mejia Villaman.
Peyton Renee Mejia.
Samantha Marie Melgoza Torres.
Christopher Manchengo.
Destiny Beatrice Mendez.
Dylan Nash Mendoza.
Aiden Ryan Menser.
Macy Elaine Meyer.
Ethan Bradley Miller.
Kirsten Emily Mills.
Costanza Miranda Silvas.
Misael Mondragon.
Casil Mojanes.
Gray Riken Montoya.
Ava Madeline Moody.
Priscilla Eileen Mora.
Xavier Troy Morales.
Neve Elizabeth Morena.
Melanie Moreno Preciado.
Cash Elliott Morgan.
Cody Lee Mormillo.
Kason David Morton.
Micah Daniel Moser.
Selena Brianna Mota.
Sarah Muriel.
Jasper Hayden Orkia Manar.
Azumi Butterfly Murphy.
Yasmin Isabel Orkia Manar.
Acaria Valentina May.
Mackenzie Louise Mustin.
Yassine G.
McKenna Marie Naylor. Wiley Tenen Michael Neal.
Nathan Lim Nestvold.
Nicholas James Nylander.
Brian Min Tu Nguyen.
Ashlyn Brooke Newman.
Bella Victoria Nicosia.
Megan Zhao Win.
Brooke Felicia Nolta.
Malachi Joe Nieto.
Avery Lynn O'Shea.
Angelina Faith Nunez.
Kylie Alyssa Oregion.
Hayden Michael Omanoff.
Constantine Brandon Overline.
Liam Danger Ornelas.
Andy Quinn Palinkas.
Michelle Nevea Pacheco.
Oakley Ross Palmer.
Jack Douglas Palmer.
Rebecca June Parks.
Brody Brandon Park Pettiford.
Nathaniel Nicholas Polesk.
Valerie Dora Patania.
Isaac Gabriel Perez.
Marley Kaleolani Pay.
Madison Jean Perry.
Rocky Xavier Perez.
Gabriel Nguyen Pham.
Vea Nicole Peters.
Emmy Michaela Platt.
Aiden John Panetta.
Gabe Pham.
Divinity Preston.
Dennis Christian Price Madrid.
James Joseph Poole.
Misael Geriding Dongo.
Delaney A. Queen.
Nicholas Isaac Rango.
Caden Ramirez.
Jane Marin Reading.
Grant Colby Rankin.
Haley Renee Revere.
Lily Grace Reinish.
Lydia Jane Reynolds.
Dylan Aquiles Reyes Franco.
Amari Rylan Rice.
Faresha Rezai.
Kaylee Nicole Richardson.
Dean Christopher Richards.
Liesel Rose C. Rivera.
Jake Carson Ritter.
Dean Bradley Roach.
Estrella Rivera Cabrera.
Riley Rodriguez.
Connor Nathaniel Roberts.
Kiera M. Rogers.
Alex Eduardo Rodriguez Guerra.
Angelique Desani Rojas.
Samuel Hollister Rogers.
Brooke Lauren Romero.
Noah Alejandro Roman.
Jordan Roxy Rosales.
Alexis Cecilia Rosales. Alistair Soren Ruby.
Glory Paige Ruiz Jones.
Hudson Rutledge.
Bassam Abdurrahman Saad.
Cruz Westfall Salgado.
Omar Sheikh Salim.
Nathaniel Michael Sanchez.
Zena M. Sanchez.
Andres Santa Cruz.
Aliyah Marie Sassmanhausen.
Justin David Schellenberg.
Leon Scherer.
Lily Lynn Scott.
Caitlin Iona Scotty. George Timothy Sears.
Bryce Cole Sveku.
Alexandria Sophia Shibani.
Michaela R. Shapiro.
Kendra Janine Shawless.
Jonathan Roger Sherman.
Lily Ann Marie Shimkus.
Avery Drew Simon.
Uriah Darnell Simonson.
Brody H. Skinner.
Ruby Ann Smith.
Valeria Nicole Sosa.
Skyly Ray Sorensen.
Matthew Dean Schrader.
Wyatt Cody Standage.
Gage Benson Starton.
Helena Lily Stewart.
Andres Suarez.
Brooklyn Mary Stratton.
Joseph Swope.
Ayla Victoria Sullivan.
Jack David Tanner.
Gabriel Alicia Tafoya.
Sophia Elizabeth Taylor.
Selena M. Taylor.
Zachary Brantley Thompson.
Isaiah Lee Thompson.
Jameson Wayne Tingle.
Riley Elizabeth Teets. Anna Camilla Tirado Meda.
Lauren Elizabeth Ord Tobler.
Cameron Lane Tolton.
Jason Christopher Tony.
Derek Austin Toppin.
Ettore Tosano.
Knock Tran.
Brian Gideon Tronetsky.
Avery Lee Turan.
Jenny Tirzandu.
Stanyan So.
Zachary Logan So.
Teresa Tuca.
Chloe Carrington Uribe.
Shannon Elizabeth Upton.
Destiny Ray Valenzuela.
Logan Xavier Valencia.
Isaiah Christopher Van.
Olivia Grace Van Dale.
Jose Cuauhtemoc Vargas.
Andres Evan Vargas.
Analicia Maria Elena Vasquez.
Constanza Margarita Vargas Carrasco.
Enes Vitacci.
Natalia Sasha Vasquez.
Christopher X. Velasco.
Lindsay Jasmine Vega. Alexandra Nicole Vaprick. Michaela Marie Vigil.
Gabriella D. Vincent.
Robert Gibson Vivian the Fourth.
Bentley M. Walter.
Harley A. Wallace.
Anthony C. Washburn.
Tegan D. Wallace.
Cash Walker Kreiner Watson.
Josiah Kumari Washington.
Rylan McAllister Wakazoo.
Cooper Cameron Watson.
Devin Jim Jorgen Christoph Weitzel.
Braylon Michael Weaver. Ashlyn Eve Weisler. Jayla Renee Welsh.
Colton Jordan Wells.
Autumn K. Wennerholm.
Marianne White.
Peyton L. Whitney.
Dustin Alexander Weberg.
Lucas Clarence Williams.
Wesley Stewart Williams.
Gianna M. Willis.
Noah Lee Willman.
Zachary Donald Wilson.
Andre Winiger Navarro.
Brandon Winnicott Varela.
James Richard Weiss III.
Elena Faith Witt.
Ash H. Wolfington.
Julia Jessica Woods.
Destiny Brianna Wortham.
Alexander David Holderfield.
Sydney Ann Younce.
Sebastian Theodore Klein.
Savannah Melissa Young.
Emily Rain Rossi.
Talon D. Young.
Christopher Dean Van Sant.
Giovanni Joseph Zazzarino.
Joseph Leonard Wellner.
Micah Kai Zimmer.
Trifina Elizabeth Joachim.
Brandon Armendariz Mares.
Ayana M. Zimmerman.
Let's give it up for Mrs. Sobel and Mr. Mack. Great job, record time. Gilbert High graduating class of 2025. As we come to a close tonight, I hope this does not end your story at Gilbert High School. You will always be welcome here. However, it is time for a new chapter in life. Whether you're going to an Ivy League school, trade school, or a 9-to-5 job, remember, your learning and growth is not over. It has just begun. For the past 18 years, your teachers, families, and friends have provided you with guidance and encouragement to be the women and men you are today. It is time to take those life lessons and fulfill your dreams and aspirations. There will be challenges and failures along the way. In the words of the great Muhammad Ali, he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Don't be afraid to take chances. That's the only way we learn what is possible. It has been a pleasure and a point of pride being your principal and knowing that you are forever linked to Gilbert High School. Go make us proud and continue to make this world a better place. Congratulations. I would like to welcome to the podium the class of 2025 senior class president, Lily Brissett, for her final remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Blackburn. Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and graduates. My name is Lily Brissett, and I am the 2025 Senior Class President. It is an honor to stand up here and be with you all for this milestone today. Now, before I begin, I have some people I would like to thank. My family, thank you for all your love and support. There is one person in particular I would love to give thanks to. This person's dream has always been to see all of his 7 kids graduate, and I hope I'm able to make him extra proud by being up here tonight. I have been devoted to making him proud these past 4 years, and he's motivated me since the very beginning, and I wouldn't be where I am today without him. He has supported me with all of my decisions, whether he agreed or not, and through all my choices, good or bad, it has gotten me closer to him, and I am lucky to be able to call this man my dad. He deserves way more than a thank you, but I thought I'd start here. So when the ceremony is over, I am sure you all will be running to your families, but this time hold them extra tight because they are here in celebration of you, supporting your accomplishments and the future you have ahead. Now I know we've gone through many speeches tonight, so bear with me for just one more. As I stand before you all, I wish I had some advice I could give to you, but I am still learning and growing alongside the rest of you, so I will try my very best. Being a Tiger at Gilbert High has contributed to all of our successes, obstacles, hard work, and personal developments over the years. Meanwhile, despite all of the challenges, we just tried to make the most of our high school years. The class of 2025 is so special because everyone has shown aspects when it comes to being ambitious, dedicated, or driven. Now let me get into why that is important to who we are as a class. The ambitions we had walking into our freshman year may or may not have changed drastically from then and now. Let's just say after meeting Mrs. Powell my freshman year, my ambitions definitely changed. She never gave up on me and motivated me to keep going. Some knew exactly what they wanted to do from the very beginning, but others, including me, changed their minds about the goals they had ahead of them. And that is okay. All it means is that you are growing as a person and becoming the amazing human being that you are. The word ambitious is a powerful word and motivator that can lead to immense growth. Ambition gets us through obstacles and any setbacks in our way. Our class reflects ambition by the way we seek to do things and our determination to get to our goals. From senior sunrise to Friday night football games to the win of our powder puff game, all the way to the ultimate goal, graduation. And from the looks of it, our class has accomplished so much in the past 4 years, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us after today. Now take a look around the stadium and look for the people you love and cherish. They are here to show their support for you in the accomplishments you have already achieved. You have come this far and you have already done amazing things. Just imagine what more you can accomplish in your future. Now, high school was never meant to be easy. Yes, there were amazing events and fun and easy times being with the people you grew close to over the years. However, let us reflect on the time spent at Gilbert High and the dedication that we've all endured. The dedication from the start of our senior year has shown that we truly can make anything happen. The dedication put into our sports, jobs, clubs, classes, and so much more. It takes dedication and determination to wake up early and make it to the same classes on time every day. It takes dedication to not give in and let ChatGPT write your graduation speech for you. Now, jokes aside, the dedication you all have displayed throughout your high school years just exhibits how our class can be diligent, committed, and extremely passionate. So now, I want you all to think about the times you have thought, I cannot wait. Most likely, some of you would think, I cannot wait to go home. I cannot wait to get off of work. I cannot wait to be a senior. But lately, I have a feeling that for most of this year, you have thought, I cannot wait to graduate. And now you are finally here. I think what I'm trying to say is live your life day by day. Now, as Mr. Scholes once said, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Take in the moment and stop rushing time. It's not every day you're surrounded by friends and family with all eyes on you. Now, graduation feels like the ultimate caucus. We are all here dressed the same. We pretended like we knew what was going on while we waited for someone to call our names to finally walk across this stage. The only difference is that our friends and family are watching and we can't sneak out early. Now, Gilbert High has been our home for the past 4 years, and it's not easy walking away from the people you've known growing up. For me, being a new incoming freshman, coming from a junior high that most people didn't attend, was difficult, but eventually we all slowly became a family and have bonded throughout the last 4 years. And look at us now, we have finally made it to the day we have been yearning for years. Even with some of the worst cases of senioritis, our drive and efforts have kept us going. Personally, my drive to get over my fears of public speaking has led me up to this stage. Mr. Capricino also gave me the motivation to just do it and not hesitate. And because I was able to do that, I feel we are able to overcome struggles that we hold so dearly due to our ambition, dedication, and commitment. So, whether or not you decide to commit to college, take a gap year, or jump into the workforce after tonight, I am so incredibly proud of our class, and I truly wish you all success and happiness with the future ahead of you. No, this isn't goodbye. This is until I see you again. So as the night comes to an end, we stand at the beginning of endless opportunities and a lifetime of memories. Now, fellow graduates, the moment you have been waiting for the whole night, can I please have you move your tassels from the right side to the left? Congratulations to the class of 2025.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll
still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you'll regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were scared of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears. Nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie, you still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't still care. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad I'm getting old, that makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Yo, ayo, tonight is the night that I'ma get twisted. Mix Moscato and vodka, I'ma mix it. Roll that spaceship, we about to get lifted. Live in the present, that gift is for the gifted. This what you came, this what you came for. You get what you buy, this what you pay for. So make sure the stars is what you aim for. Make mistakes though. I never worry, life is a journey. I just wanna enjoy the ride. What is the hurry? It's pretty early. It's okay, we'll take our time. The night is still young. The night is still young. The night is still young. And so are we. The night is still young. The night is still young. The night is still young. Hey yo, drinks on you or the drinks is on me. We ain't going nowhere like tanks is on E. We still getting money, what bank is gon' be? If he sexy, he planking on me. So when them big boys with all of that, tell the bartender say my order back. It's bottle service, he ordered that. Might let him take it home and slaughter that. He got friends for all of my friends. They ain't leaving till we say when. And we gon' hang over the next day. But we will remember this day. So drop the pop and get low. And we can drop the top and just cruise. We fresh to death down to the shoe.
If you're looking for keys and a wallet, we do have one up here on stage. So please come see me if you are missing a wallet.
Also, there are two exits leaving here, going south out of Mesquite Street and also north to Elliott.